Hey guys, in this video, I want to show you whether or not Chat GPT is capable of playing a retro-style strategy RPG. And the idea behind this is the following hypothesis. If LLMs get more powerful, and if they're going to be a part of any smartphone or operating system on a PC, then game programmers might not have to worry about their own algorithms anymore for stuff like controlling NPC behavior within a game. Because for all the regular tasks, you might just the capabilities of the LLM. In this first video, we will focus on movement and simulate the control of a hero character's moving across a given battle map using some Shining Force 2 assets from the Sega Genesis. First off, before you ask, yes, the voice you're listening to is Chat GPT. I use it to read out my script, which I think is pretty neat. Now let's get down to business. So what we see here is one image of a map from a Shining Force 2 battlefield. And I just use one sprite for now. Our hero, let's call him Max. And what we want to do is we want to use the current Chat GPT 4.0 to move the hero character to the castle. As you may know, Shining Force 2 is a grid-based game, so it's basically just possible to move your character strictly upwards and downwards or left and right. It's also forbidden to move across the water. The idea is to present this image to Chat GPT and ask it to move the character. This means Chat GPT needs to figure out the following. 1, understand that this is the character's sprite. 2, identify this as the castle. 3, identify the river and the bridge. 4, interpret the task correctly and give the right directions. And the interesting question, I guess, is not whether ChatGPT can identify the objects in the image. I am pretty sure it will be able to do so. The interesting thing is, will it correctly reason the direction in which the hero should move? To test this, I will keep the command very straightforward. I will provide ChatGPT with an image of the current situation and the description of the rules. This reads as follows. This is a screenshot of a strategy RPG game. Your task is to move the hero character across the grid-based map. The hero needs to move to the castle gate. He can only move one field at a time and only strictly up, down, left, or right. He cannot move across water. Take the shortest way possible. Select the next step. Only answer with one of the following commands. Up, down, left, or right. Let's go. To make things a little bit clearer, we'll show the grids to Chat GPT just like this. And now it's just copy and paste of the images and the prompts into the chat window. I don't want to bore you with all the typing and waiting, so here's the result. First off, what we see here is that Chat GPT actually deals with the given task and starts to give directions to our hero character. Moreover, as you can see, it moves the character across the bridge, which is pretty cool. And now here, after our hero crossed the bridge, it's getting interesting because ChatGPT wants to move him up. First, I thought that maybe this was because I had started giving only the command next direction, and ChatGPT's context window might have lost track of the overall prompts. So I tried again, giving it the full prompt from the beginning, but again, it wanted to move up. So I did and continued. And despite this weird move, I actually managed to move our hero to the castle. So I think this is pretty cool, given that ChatGPT is an LLM and currently not focused on reasoning. However, at this point, you might ask, okay, do I really have to do it step by step and enter a new image after every single turn? Can't ChatGPT just give me the whole path at once? And the answer is, no, it can't. To give you proof, here's a screenshot of the answer I get from ChatGPT asking for the full path. And as you can see, it's a lot of commands. And if we try to move the hero according to these commands, it ends up in a mess. However, I think this makes total sense, as planning the full path requires some kind of planning ahead instead of interpreting the single images. And this is not something ChatGPT is made for right now. So my conclusion is that indeed, when LLMs become largely available directly on the devices, programmers can use them in ways like these. At the moment, this obviously doesn't make much sense for simple tasks, as the inference costs are too high and it's still too slow. But given the fact that this is a special case that ChatGPT has never been adjusted to, it's pretty amazing that this is already working. So what do you guys think about this? And do you already use Chat GPT or any other LLM within your games? Let me know in the comments.